Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I'm doing another watch premiere, another Long Island watch, if you will. And today will be the Long Island Sea Turtle, as I'm calling it, or the Turtle Reissue that came out a couple of years ago, the SRP 777. I've popped a double dome sapphire on it. I just recently, probably last week by the time you're seeing this video, I did the Ray with the double dome sapphire. And the response was overwhelming. I know people were emailing at night and the next day saying, why do you advertise a watch you don't even have? And yes, it sold out in 4 hours. 4 hours. And I had enough, I thought, to keep people, to keep it active for at least a couple of days. It easily outsold all the Seiko mods that I have done. So apparently, I guess I did something right with this one. But more will come. Anyway, but today is all about the turtle. I guess I'll just show you the other wrist. I'm wearing this another Seiko mod, the 009 with the single dome crystal. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you the Long Island Sea Turtle, as I'm calling it. So let's dispense with it, head on over and check it out. Okay, so here she is, the Long Island Sea Turtle. Now what we've done is we've taken the stock SRP 777, which is the Seiko Turtle Re-issue that came out, I don't know, 2016 or so, 2017, I think 2016, and we've swapped out the flat Hardlex Seiko crystal for a double-domed sapphire crystal, and this crystal has AR coating underneath. So it really completes the watch, makes it, I don't know, it just gives the, when you flip it and turn it, gives it such a great appearance. So let's talk about the watch for a minute in case you're not familiar with it, but I think a lot of you are. So this is the Turtle Reissue, the SRP 777. This is the only one that we're doing the mod to currently, although we do sell the crystal if you want this double dome sapphire crystal, and you can put it on any Turtle Reissue watch, including the Paddy Diver. It runs on Seiko's 4R36 movement, which is a hand-winding hacking movement with day and date, 24 joules, and around a 40-hour power reserve. So to operate the watch, you unscrew the crown, because it's a screw-down crown. You pull it out 2 clicks. The seconds hand stops. That means it's hacking. You can change the time. You can pull it out 1 click. In one direction changes the date, and the other direction will change the day. True to USA Seikos, it is a dual language wheel with English and Spanish. It's important to note this is an SRP 777, not a J, not a K. This is a Seiko USA model that we've decided to modify. Let's get into a little bit. Oh, and you can wind it too like that, right? And also we'll wind by the movement of your wrist because it's an automatic movement. Let's get into the watch itself. So it is 45 millimeters in kind of diameter. It's a cushion case turtle, right? But 45 in diameter. The original turtle that we modified was 13.5 millimeters thick. It's now 15 millimeters thick because the crystal sits out just a little bit over a millimeter. That's part of the dome. Amazingly, though, this watch is only 47 millimeters tip to tip, which makes it extremely wearable, very wearable for even me with 6 3/4 inch wrists, as I'll show you at the end. It is a 22 millimeter lug. Now, all the other Seiko mods, the Orient mod that I did, I changed all of them to strap code bracelets. I decided to stay rubber on this for 2 reasons, both of equal importance, I feel. Number one, I think the Seiko rubber strap is amazing. I can't see taking this off and saying I could do better. You could do a bracelet, but bracelet's just different. I think this is an excellent strap. Check out the keeper. Look at the buckle. Look at the strap. You've seen me do this strap before. It's we sell it for $40, about 40 bucks. It's soft, supple. It's a beautiful, beautiful strap that they did. That's number one. Number two, I wanted to keep the watch under 500 US. If I would have done a strap code, it would have pushed it over 500, closer to 6, and I just felt that was a mental barrier. Hand-winding hacking watch, great deal, but over 500, I'm now in the territory of other dive watches from other brands. So I kept it like that to keep it under 500. I'm going to put these out right around $489 when they come out. I do have a bunch of them. If they sell out, I apologize. I will get them back. I know after I did the Orient Ray, it sold out fast and people were upset. Anyway, let's see. So that was I went over the size. I went over the strap. let us talk about water resistance for a minute because it's worth a short conversation. So the watch was 200 meters water resistant with the stock crystal on an ISO 6425 diver, which means it's allowed to bear the diver's mark. I'm just showing you the case back, Seiko engraved case back. Every watch individually tested to plus 25%, 250 meters when it left the factory. When we pop the crystal out and put a new one in, we obviously have taken away all of that water resistance. All that testing, has to be done again. It is very expensive testing. But you know me, I'm an engineer. I have taken the stock crystal and measured all the interface dimensions and kept them the same on the replacement crystal. So there's no reason why this should not pass a 200 meter water resistance test. But I don't do that. I test each one to 3 atmospheres. It's quick, it's easy, it's inexpensive. Anything over that just takes too long to do and it slows everything down. So that's the Swiss standard, 3 atmospheres, 100 feet. Each one is tested and generally comes with a slip to show you that it passed that water resistance test. So I feel you can use this watch in your everyday life, in your water sports, in your snorkeling even. I just wouldn't scuba dive with it. I feel like that's maybe, it's cutting a little bit too close, a little just in case. The watch has 120 click unidirectional bezel, goes counterclockwise. It will not go clockwise for timing. Again, this is all stuff on the stock SRP 777, that Turtle Re-issue. I'll pull in on the dial a bit so you can see the detail, and you can definitely see lumalicious, right? Look at the thickness of the lume on the dial and on the hands. You can see me picking up the studio light. That's just because of the domed nature. But when I hold it off axis, you can see it. The crystal is just about disappearing. You're picking up the white from my studio here. But it's a double dome crystal, which means there's no magnification effect, contrary to a single dome, which is not better, not worse. Single dome just makes the dial get distorted on off angles. I'm doing these with a double dome, so it's a little bit, I like it. It's clearer off angles. It looks really nice. I think it's a really cool addition to the watch, a good change. So let us talk about the lume. Let's show you the lume, right? So there you go. You can't be surprised at all. I don't need to dim down any lights. It's a Seiko. It's got Luma Bright. Of course, after over a couple hours, actually within the first 30 minutes or so, this will dim up a bit, and then over a course of hours, it dims and dims more. But the idea is, as your eyes become adjusted to the nighttime ambient light, as like you're sleeping, you can still see the glow that the hands let off. You can see the bezel is illuminated as well. Registration at 12 o'clock, minutes prominent with the arrow, so you can quickly read the time. And the tail of the second hand is done as well. So we will finish up the video with trying it on. If it's killing you that the bezel is at the 45, deal with it. I know how some of you guys are. So my wrist is 6 3/4. I'm wearing a 45 millimeter watch. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You've seen me wear the Turtles before. It's 45 in diameter. It's only 47 though on the tip to tip. It's not extremely thick. The crystal only adds about 1 millimeter or so. Very comfortable. The strap, unbelievable. And look at the crystal. Check that out. It looks so cool. It's so nice. So let's flip it over and look at the strap. Let's see where I am. I think you can see it. So I'm 6 3/4. You've got about 4 holes left, so you got about 1 inch. That'll bring it down to below 6 inches. If you go much further down, though, the tail of this is going to kind of stick north a bit. If that bothers you, then maybe it's not for you. But you could easily snip that off if you wanted, and not the neatest solution. If you have Sasquatch wrists, look how many more holes there are. There's at least another 2 inches or so. So this will fit a very large wrist. But like I said, I'm not. This is the stock strap. You're not paying for an extra strap, so if you want something different, go ahead and change it to a shorter strap. You want a nylon strap, fine as well, or even swap it out for one of the awesome strap code bracelets. What do we have for Turtles? We have the Seiko OEM Turtle bracelet, and then from strap code, we've got Angus Jubilee, Super Jubilee, we've got End Mill, I think, a whole bunch of different stuff. Just lots of really cool bracelets that really dress up the watch. Anyway, I am going to close it up here. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the new Long Island Sea Turtle. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.